Good morning. I thought today's video was going to be of me having my yard sale. You know, fibromyalgia is a curse. I felt really good yesterday. And I'm like, I've got energy. I'm going to get the stuff out on the driveway. It's under a carport. So I worked for about, I don't know. Well, I started off in the morning. I took a bunch of stuff over to the AmVets. I'm like, this is too much. I want it out of here. So I just put it all in the vehicle. Originally, I was going to take it all, everything, the tables, everything over to Maggie's. And as I started moving things, I realized this is never going to happen. And so I got the boxes. I got everything I could into the little car I'm renting. And I got it over to AmVets and left it. I still had energy. So I came back here and I started pulling other things. I had this big box of costume jewelry. So I'm like, I'm going to put that out. And then I found some other things that were intended for Webster Flea Market. I said, I'm just going to throw them out at the yard sale. So that's under my carport. So I got a bunch of stuff under my carport, but I'm not ready. I still need at least one more table, and I needed some change. And you know, if I don't write every single thing down, I forget. Here I am at the bank. I'm at the bank and I forget to get change. I also forget to put my money orders in that I just got from the buyers of this trailer. Yeah. I'm not ready. The yard sale isn't going to happen today. So it'll have to be next Saturday, as long as that's not Denny Jr.'s birthday. Hey, give me a minute. No, Sunday is Dennis Jr.'s birthday. And so I could have that sale on the 23rd. So I'm going to take this week to get it together. Yeah. Almost done with this month. I need to cross some stuff off. Just a minute. Tomorrow is Denny's birthday. I am so out of it. I think I'm wishing it was a week earlier. Okay, so I'm just going to use today to see what else is in the... I'm so sore. What little I did yesterday, I feel like I have been beaten with a baseball bat from head to toe, like bruised all over. And I took a meloxicam last night to try to help balance that out a little bit, and we'll see as I progress in the day. He's given me the go-ahead to do 2 7.5 milligrams of meloxicam, but I didn't tell him that I haven't been taking it. I'm afraid for my kidneys, okay? The black box warning on that, if you take meloxicam, is that with no cause and with no warning, like no symptoms whatsoever, your kidneys can just stop. Just stop. There's no recovering from that. So yeah, dangerous drug, another dangerous drug. And sometimes I have to have it. I try really hard not to. I haven't found anything natural yet. I'd love to try intermittent fasting, but I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Rachel, my oldest daughter, she says to me, this about intermittent fasting, Mom. She said, I no longer fear hunger. I found that a profound statement. I fear hunger. More than that, I feel really sad when I'm hungry. I think about all the people all over the world that are probably hungry, and I'm like, oh, I'd never ever want to be hungry and not have a solution, like a sandwich. I'm so grateful to live in one of the most fair countries in the world. I feel America is very fair because they won't let their poor starve. They care so much. And there's abundance in the United States of America still. And that abundance helps those without abundance. I know that there's a lot of people who are in their situation because they're addicted to drugs, they have mental illness. But all of that is being sick, isn't it? You know, nobody knows yet what causes fibromyalgia. Maybe we'll find out that it's related to sugar addiction. Maybe we'll find out it's something neurological you're born with. It doesn't matter. The fact is that it is, and it does debilitate. It debilitates me. That's really hard to accept. I want to be the captain of my ship. I want to be able to direct my life. But I have this anchor holding me down. And it's not just the fibromyalgia, it's also the degenerative disc disease, it's the carpal tunnel syndrome, it's several other factors that we will not discuss here. But when I've told people on my channel I am unemployable, it wasn't a joke. I have my handicap placard, it's in the car now. The doctor signed off on it and the state gave it to me. I have a note from an orthopedic doctor that dismissed me from court because I have serious orthopedic problems that prevent me from being able to sit, stand, or walk for too long. Boy, don't I know it. I do like a couple hours worth of just really slow, okay? I'm really cautious and careful. But if you're out there and you have similar problems, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you probably don't get it. Maybe you know someone who is like that. Have some compassion for someone else. If you don't get it, try to imagine what it would be like to be stuck in the sand, buried right up to your neck. What would that feel like to be able to move and walk? That's the best way I could describe it. Those are my worst days. My not so bad days are more like you're up to your neck in water and you're walking forward. What does that feel like? You feel resistance against you from the water. Water is weight. And you feel it against you while you're trying to move forward. Compassion, you know. I didn't think I was going to talk about that. I wanted to talk about a yard sale. There's my signs. There's my paper for more signs. And I'm... Well, you know, no, it's almost 6:30. I didn't even get change. Here I am at the bank. I didn't get change. I need ones. People are going to come. They're going to come with 20s, and they're going to want $1 worth of stuff. People are so crazy. When you go to a yard sale, will you please make sure you have change? Well, look who's talking. I'm going to have a yard sale, and I have no change. Well, I'm not going to have one today. I can clearly see this coming. Nope. So I guess it'll have to be next Saturday. Next Saturday will be the 30th, and I'll still be in July. And then I'm going to, I get 1 week. So I'm going to go online today, and I'm going to book my storage facility, and then I'm going to start moving my stuff over there on the 1st. And I'm going to organize it very carefully. The stuff that I'm going to want to sell, the stuff that is mine, and I want to keep whittling because I really wish Mike and Maggie could get some room in their garage for me. I need to give Maggie time because Finn is rambunctious. He really, really is. And she can't really do much until he's in school or I'm babysitting. I'm sorry, I'm feeling my molds that I painted. I forgot to get the tea tree oil. I believe in tea tree oil. You know, it helps with that one in the back of my head is shrinking big time. I'm just going to keep painting it. This is a ridiculous video. My life is completely uninteresting. Why on earth would you bother stopping by? I guess just for coffee? And to talk. So what I do yesterday? Mercy. Did I tell you about Friday? No, Thursday. So Thursday I go to Tampa and look at vehicles. And they are beat to heck. Beat to heck. They're telling me there's 120,000 on a new engine, but no proof that they ever got an engine. There's no receipt even for the engine. What exactly do they do? 300,000 on the vehicle is what the engine light's flashing. And they can't speak English. Have I already told you this? I made several videos and I haven't published them because I wasn't happy with them. I actually have to go back and watch my own videos now. So yeah, so I looked at 3 vans and what was the other 2 things I looked at? They were either minivans or SUVs. Was it Siennas? I think it was Toyotas, and oh my gosh, I didn't know you could beat up a car that bad, really. What kind of people treat their vehicles that way? I don't get it. I mean, our vehicles were old, mine and Dennis's, you know, as we were using them. But like, he did the oil changes, the transmission changes, repaired anything as it broke. I don't get it, you know? I mean, in the prices they want. I sold... We left our old Chevy van with the gone water pump. Just left it in Connecticut. And I don't remember how we got home. Did we rent something? I don't remember that part of the story. I just remember Bonnie was heartbroken that our old gray Chevy van was gone. She blew it kisses. She always had a problem back then with letting go of things, so she never wanted to let go of anything. Now she's a minimalist, and she lets go of everything. Except recently, I did send her like a Sawyer print. It's a photo of New England, White Mountain scene. She wanted to keep that. Yeah, kind of reminds her of her father. I'm losing train of thought. I need a minute to sip coffee and think. So yeah, the search for vehicle carries on. So yesterday, I actually went and looked at a Ford 150 pickup truck. Whoever owned that, the aunt who's now in a nursing home in Tennessee, What a dirty person. I'm sorry. I don't do dirty very well, okay? If my steering wheel, seems sticky or just, I wash it. I wash off my dashboards. I mean, my Toyota looked brand new, okay? I know it was only 2018, but when I detailed it, I did the edges of the doors. Yeah, I'm a fanatic, okay? I'd open the door, anything that looked black, anything, it was washed, and that car looked like it just came off the line. It was new. I wanted to keep it nice. I'm old. I didn't have children in it. I just believe in being clean. So we go to this. It was so dirty. Oh my God. And, he's touting it like it's in beautiful condition. Scratched, banged on the outside. Not severely, but enough to look a little trashy, okay? I don't like trashy. And then it was a dually, and you couldn't open the back doors. Oh, I thought I mentioned that in the ad. No, you didn't. And so Maggie has gotten so good at going over vehicles, right? So she finds the checklist of what you look for in a used of that, year, make, and model. And she goes through the whole list and checks the whole vehicle over. She liked that one. She said it was good. The bearings and brakes needed to be replaced. He never mentioned that either. And I said to her, hey, it's been sitting. I wonder if it's going to need other things. He starts that vehicle off, a vehicle that what we looked up, 9,000 tops, okay? He puts it originally for 16,000, marks it down to 11. And I'm talking to him. I said, I'm sorry, but I feel comfortable at 8,000 because, it needs this, and that, and I don't know what all else it's going to need. I had that vehicle up for 16,000. I said, and we both know that's ridiculous. My daughter-in-law calls me gruff. She said, you get more bees with honey. But I didn't feel like using honey on this one. I said, we both know that's ridiculous. I just said it just like that. Maybe I put it differently. I think it was, and we both know that was too high a price. That's how I put it. I didn't call him ridiculous yet. And then he said, well, I marked it down to, it's on the Kelly Blue Book for 12,000. I said, that's not what we found. I said, Maggie, can you show him what we found? I don't care what she found. Mm-hmm. And he says, he wants me to come up. And I said, I told you where I'm at. I'm at 8,000. I'd feel comfortable at 8,000. Well, we never go under 10,000. And I just really felt, no, don't. He says, cars are at a premium right now. I said, yes, and we all know that that's going to change soon. Yeah, that's true, he admits. And that kind of ended it. I said, okay, well, that's where I'm at. And, well, thank you for coming by. I'm like, yeah, okay. And that was the end of it. I wish I could find a vehicle for a reasonable price that someone is really actually taking care of. This truck had no maintenance records either. When you don't know how well it's been maintained, it's really very hard to make a decision, for me anyway. It's going to be important to me that that car was properly maintained, that the service that it needed was done at the time it was supposed to be for the longevity of the vehicle. Only 60,000 miles on a 2006. That's wild, right? It looked like it had 100,000 on it. But where they have the electronic, you know, odometer, I assumed that 60,000 was true. It has a tow package already on it, and Maggie says it's clear it was never used, and he said that she never used it. Well, I'm going to sleep on it a few more nights, and if I really find... Here's the problem with getting a pickup truck. The gas is outrageous. It's a full size. And if I pull something with it, now we're really going to be using gas big time. I'm on a really tight budget, and from what I'm experiencing from just trying to get ready for a yard sale, I'm done. I'm finished in the work world. I can't tell you how difficult that is to acknowledge. I don't know why I thought I can push. I can't even get ready for a yard sale in a day. Why, God? Why? I can't believe this sometimes. I can't believe this. Now, Maggie can help me down here in November at Renninger's. I'm going to have to just blow it all out for whatever I can get. Just get it gone and get some money back. It's going to be expensive. If I don't have a van, I'm going to have to rent one, or possibly a rental truck. You can't just throw this stuff all... If I can even wean 3,000 out of the whole of it, I feel I should. I feel it's wasteful to just give it away. One thing I am going to try doing is I'm going to start advertising what I have and see if there's a dealer who would come and just buy it all. You know, give me X amount and take it. I may have to do it that way. And it's really, really hard knowing that this is stuff I could have made money with over the course of time, but one, I don't have storage that I don't have to pay for. That takes money. You know, if the storage advertised at $93 a month would just stay $93 a month, I could do this over the course of a year and get it done. But what they do is every 2 months, they put it up $40. And then, you know, you're losing more money. So, yeah. Got to figure this out. Because I know I'm running out of time. Once I started on the porch and I realized this is a bunch of empty boxes. It's all plastic bins that I don't know why I lidded them and I stored, I guess to keep the cardboard up off the ground. I don't know, but I got all those boxes and they're on the carport. I'm going to try to find their lids because I have a box of lids and sell those for $1 a piece. I just got to push out everything. Get it all gone. And if that doesn't work, I'll just take the bins right over to AmVets. They can use them to store the stuff that people bring in to donate to their thrift store. So that's where I'm at today. I'm just going to take my time because if I rush it, I'm going to go into spasm. I can feel it, you know. And I'm disappointed in myself. I thought I had more in me than what I've got. It's a terrible upset. A reality I don't want to face. I'm so angry with myself. I know I don't know. Sometimes I think all the filet of fish sandwiches I ate brought me to this point. I don't know, maybe it did. But you know, you gotta understand, I was a sick woman. Food was my joy and my sweetness in life. I was broken and bruised and mistreated, and I found sugar as the greatest comfort on earth as a child. and food that tasted so good and gave me a calming of my body, mind, and soul. And it stuck. It stuck. All the fad diets I went on. Oh my gosh, and I really wasn't even fat at the time. Look what dieting brought me to. I'm this little potato. Medium-sized. All right, I'm done. I'm done complaining. I'm just sick of the struggles of illness, aging, obesity. I can't believe I'm considered obese. Well, I am. It's mostly in my abdomen. Hate that. Used to have a flat stomach. Well, it was never really flat. I always had this little pooch, you know? Except when I was starving to death at 114 pounds. That was the lowest I ever got to. People started to say things to me like, I think you're too thin. Bulimia. Yeah. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Still haven't heard from Laverne. I really hope she's all right. How would I know? I'm going to go look back in my old emails. I'm pretty sure she's the one who won the wig, and I think she emailed me. I'm going to email her back. Maybe she unsubscribed. Maybe I got boring. Maybe I said something to offend her. I hope not. That's sad. But it's life on YouTube, isn't it? People come and people go. Insulting people, nice people, not so nice people. Okay, I'm going to quit talking now. Bye. I hope you have the best day ever. I sure as heck am going to try. And then I'm going to pick up Maggie and Finn this afternoon, and we're going to go to a park or something if it's not thundering and lightning out. You know, it's been doing that almost every afternoon. Florida in the summertime. And I'm going to continue to rake over the ads everywhere and try to find myself anything to camp in. I don't care anymore what it is. I'm going to put everything in storage, and I'm going to go camping for a few months until Thanksgiving, at which time, well, actually, no, I have to be back for the November Reningers. That's going to be a really big show. I need 2 spots, and I need to call them and get that in order, too. Why? I'm tired, guys. I'm tired and I'm sore. It's so hard to keep on keeping on. I just want to go lay down on a recliner somewhere. I got one here, but it's not mine anymore. I'm sold. There's something not right, though, with it. I feel kind of bad about that. It wiggles since they changed the frame. The frame came with a... Michael said he'd look at it. Maybe it's just a loose screw. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. And I don't want to give them something that's not right. Oh, my. I got to call guardsmen. Okay. I'm talking out of my head now. I got to stop this. I got to quit talking to myself. Well, I don't know. I did 28 minutes of talking to myself, right? This is too long. I should delete this. I'm going to meditate on that for a while. Okay, bye.